Welcome to Ventrac by Venture Products Incorporated. During the next few minutes, you will learn some basic safety rules and instructions associated with the operation of your Ventrac 3400 model tractor. Knowing yourself, your machine, and the job site all contribute to getting the job done efficiently and safely. It is important that you and everyone who operates Ventrac tractors and attachments understand proper tractor operation. Also, it is important to recognize situations that could result in an accident injuring yourself or someone working with you. This video is not the only source of safety information. Always refer to the Operation and Maintenance Manual as your primary source for operation, safety, and maintenance instructions. The manual covers items and procedures specific to your equipment, adjustment specifications, types of fluids to use, and maintenance intervals. You should never assume that this video will replace the operator's manual. The operator's manual is located on the back of the seat or available for download online at ventrac.com/support. You will see this safety alert symbol throughout this program, in your operator's manual, and on your tractor and attachment safety signs. It identifies important safety messages. When you see it, be alert to the possibility of serious injury or death. Always follow the instructions in the safety message. Danger indicates an imminently hazardous situation which, if not avoided, will result in death or serious injury. Warning indicates a potentially hazardous situation which, if not avoided, could result in death or serious injury. Caution indicates a potentially hazardous situation which, if not avoided, may result in minor or moderate injury and/or property damage. It may also be used to alert against unsafe practices. Operator preparation. Inspection and maintenance of your tractor and attachments are critical in its ability to function properly and safely. Whether you perform these procedures before, during, or after operation, it is important that you read and understand the operator's manual. Refer to the operator's manual for a maintenance schedule chart, the proper procedures to follow, and correct fluids to use. If you are unable to perform these functions for any reason, contact your authorized Ventrac dealer. The inspections this video will cover are daily procedures and should normally be performed before the first startup each day. Remember, for your safety, park the power unit on a level surface, lower the attachment to the ground, engage the parking brake, turn the engine off and remove the key before servicing the equipment. Before operating the Ventrac, make sure that you and the equipment are prepared to work. Wear proper clothing and closed-toe shoes. Wear a certified ear protection device to prevent loss of hearing and safety glasses while operating the Ventrac. Perform a daily inspection of the tires, battery, electrical connections, and lights. Check for any leaks in the fuel or hydraulic lines. Fix any leaks prior to operation. Inspect air cleaner and radiator screen and clean out as necessary. Check all fluid levels, engine oil, hydraulic oil, and engine coolant. Inspect park brake function and repair or adjust if necessary. Inspect the operator safety interlock system. Refer to the operator's manual for additional information on the operator safety interlock system and for a list of recommended procedures for inspection and troubleshooting. Your tractor is equipped with a fold-down roll-over protection system, or ROPS. Always wear the seat belt when the roll bar is in the locked and upright position. Lower the roll bar only when absolutely necessary and raise the roll bar to the upright position as soon as clearance allows. Do not wear the seat belt when the roll bar has been lowered to the down position. Repair or replace any damaged, worn, or missing parts and make any necessary adjustments. All of these daily checks can be found conveniently inside the hood of your tractor or outlined in detail in your operator's manual. Other periodic maintenance procedures are covered in the operator's manual and should be performed on a regular schedule. Two good management tools are to schedule maintenance of your equipment at regular intervals and to train operators to perform the daily tasks. This will help ensure that the equipment will perform to its best potential, efficiency, and productivity. After you have completed your tasks and returned the tractor to where it will be parked, engage the park brake and allow a few minutes for the engine to cool down before turning it off and removing the key. For engine maintenance, consult the operator's manual and follow suggested guidelines. paying special attention to servicing intervals for heavy loads and high temperatures. If your Ventrac equipment is used in difficult and harsh environments, more frequent servicing is required, such as the extreme case shown here. General safety practices. Be aware of anyone entering the work area. Children and pets are especially attracted to machine activity. Turn off the machine if someone or pets enter the work area. Never allow anyone to ride on the tractor or attachment. Do not leave the tractor unattended while it is running. Always turn off the PTO and set the park brake when you leave the tractor seat. If you are leaving the immediate work area, turn the engine off and remove the key. Only operate when lighting is sufficient for safe visibility. Before mowing operations begin, clear area of objects that could be hit or thrown by the mower. Do not operate machine if you are not in good physical and mental health. If you will be distracted by personal devices or under the influence of any substance which might impair decision, dexterity, or judgment. Reduce speed when you are operating on rough ground or in inclement weather. Equipment can cause serious injury and/or death when improperly used. If you hit an object, stop and inspect the machine. Make all necessary repairs before operating machine again. After you have completed your tasks and returned the tractor to where it will be parked, allow a few minutes for the engine to cool down before turning it off and removing the key. Only use approved Ventrac attachments. Using attachments that are not approved by Ventrac can lead to serious injury or death. Fuel safety. Pay close attention to the decal located near the fill cap for the type of fuel, whether gasoline or diesel, to use in your tractor. Be sure to only use clean, fresh fuel. Dirty or stale fuel can clog filters and cause your tractor to perform poorly. Do not refuel tractor while smoking or at a location near flames and sparks. Tractor should be parked on a level surface for refueling. Never refuel while the engine is running. Do not overfill the fuel tank. Only fill the tank until the fuel level reaches the bottom of the fuel tank fill neck. Do not store fuel or refuel machine in a building where fumes or fuel can reach an open flame or a spark. Clean up any spilled fuel and keep the fill area clean from dirt and debris. When parking the power unit at the end of the day, turn the fuel shutoff valve to the off position. See manual for additional fuel safety instructions. Battery safety. If you experience a dead battery, refer to your owner's manual for proper instructions for using a booster battery to start your tractor. If you are unsure of performing this procedure, inquire from a trained person or ask a professional for assistance. Improper procedures can result in damaged equipment and personal injury. If equipped, turn the battery disconnect switch to the off position when parking the power unit at the end of the day. Roadway safety. Use safety lights and reflectors when operating on or near roadways. Obey all state and local laws concerning operation of tractors on roadways. If unsure of local rules and regulations, inquire with local safety departments. Slow down and be careful of traffic when operating near or crossing roadways. Stop before crossing roads or sidewalks. Use care when approaching an area or object that may obscure vision. If you have a concern about the safety conditions, discontinue machine operation until a time when the operation can be performed safely. Operating on slopes. The Ventrac 3400 series tractor with all-wheel drive, a low center of gravity, and well-balanced profile is a powerful tool for accomplishing many tasks on slopes. However, extreme caution must be used at all times for safe and productive operation. Be familiar with the emergency parking brake, along with the power unit controls and their functions. The roll bar must be locked in the upright position. The fuel tank should be at least half full. Slopes can cause loss of control and tip-over accidents, which can result in severe injury or death. Variables, such as a wet surface or loose ground, will reduce the degree of safety. Do not drive where machine could lose traction or tip over. Use weight transfer whenever possible on slopes. Keep alert for hidden hazards in the terrain. Avoid drop-offs, ditches, and embankments. Sharp turns should be avoided when operating on slopes. Avoid taking the mower deck out of float when mowing down or across a slope, as this can cause an unsafe environment leading to serious injury or death. Pulling loads on hills decreases safety. It is the responsibility of the owner and operator to determine loads that can safely be controlled on slopes. Transport machine with attachment lowered or close to the ground to improve stability. While operating on steep slopes, drive in an up and down direction when possible. If turning is necessary while driving across slopes, reduce speed and turn slowly in the downhill direction. Always keep the heavy end of the tractor uphill when possible. This may require the operator to back up or back down the hill to ensure safe operation. If you are unsure or uncomfortable when operating on slopes, the best advice is don't. Leave such tasks to a trained and experienced operator. Truck and trailer transport. Use care when loading or unloading machine into truck or trailer. The parking brake is not sufficient to lock the machine during transport. Always secure the power unit and/or attachment to the transporting vehicle. Shut off fuel supply to power unit during transport on truck or trailer. If equipped, turn the battery disconnect switch to the off position to shut off electrical power. This concludes the safety section of this program. It is recommended that after reading and understanding the operator's manual, practice by driving the tractor with an attachment on a level surface to become familiar with the controls, their operation, and the response of the articulating frame and steering. Give yourself ample time to know the tractor before you begin performing your tasks. For additional information, technical specifications, or training resource information for all Ventrac equipment, see ventrac.com/support. You have now been given basic safety instructions for your Ventrac. We trust this program will make your Ventrac experience a safe, enjoyable, and productive one. For more information about Ventrac, see your authorized Ventrac dealer or visit us at ventrac.com.
Ventrac, your one tractor solution. Watch more of Ventrac in action by clicking on a link below, or subscribe to our channel and get the newest video releases.